The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
The biggest, most outrageous online show in Philippine history.
20 million fucking downloads.
Interactive in 35 countries. Mo is back with a vengeance in Season 2. Bigger, better, badder.
Let's start off with an international call. Yesterday we took a call from India. Tonight it's Canada.
Nice.
Let's go to Ireland. Where in Ireland are you?
Well, I'm in Dublin.
Some people say that I'm a bad guy. They may be right.
Let's go to Afghanistan. Holy shit, are you fucking really in Afghanistan?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Florida. What's up?
Just found your show today, and I think it's great.
Live from Hollywood and at the Beyond the Box studios in One Rockwell, Makati. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. The Bigger, Better, Badder podcast. Your questions about love, life, sex are all answered and occasionally made fun of here. And now, the man who loves women and dudes, but not in the same way. The Philippine genius, DJ Mo Twister.
Here we go, podcast time on this Monday night. Welcome to the show. 10th of June, 2013. My name is Mo. This is Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Hold on, I was running up the stairs to get a drink of orange juice while that intro was going on. Phone number 478-7954. Skype, the Good Times Podcast. You can text us. A little bit new of a number tonight. It's 0927-214-1981. If you need a kind of unique way of memorizing it, it's Valentine's Day on 1981. 0927-214-1981. On the show tonight, of course, our co-host for a little bit more than half of the week. When she's here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights, Bianca Valerio is here. Hi,
hey,
Bianca.
Everybody. Wow, I got so much
here.
blush on today. That's lovely. I put my makeup in the car.
Does that happen a lot with girls where you rush and you use your rear view and you're like putting all this shit on when you get there? You're like, oh my god, when the lighting comes in and you go, oh god, I look awful.
No, it just means I'm so happy to see you, Mo. Even technically, I can't.
Oh, even if you didn't have anything on your face, you would become this red because you're in my presence.
For sure. And I don't mean that in a romantic sense. I mean that in a, you're going to sell me out today, right? You're going to sell me out.
No, of course not. Come on, you know I take care of you. Listen, you're like my little puppy. I take care of you.
Puppy? Are we virtual cuddling here?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so who are we cuddling with today?
Oh, God, I love this girl, man.
Okay.
I'll tell you, when you talk about radio powerhouse personalities, this is the one on that list. I mean, really, there's a short list of extremely effective radio DJs, and she's always been on my list. My favorite DJ from that station, well, she used to be from that station. No, really, I'll talk about what station it is in a sec. And it's just... I mean, the day I found out she was no longer part of that station, it was like, oh my god, I can share a moment with Francesca. Are you kidding me? Invite her to the podcast immediately. And that's what I did. And my god, we are honored, thrilled, enthusiastic about having her on the show tonight. Please welcome formerly from RX 93.1, the great Francesca. Hello, Fran.
Hello, good morning.
This is so cool.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, good morning in LA. Yeah,
to Mo.
Yeah.
Because I was speaking to him earlier and he's a little, sleepy.
This is really surreal for me. And excuse me while I nerd out a little bit here, because Fran, it's only been recently when I started getting sick of radio, but growing up, in this business, because I started fairly young. I think I was about 17 or something like that when I started. And you kind of started in the same, maybe a year after me or something like that.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
I think that's when I met Bianca a long time ago.
I've worked with Fran, right? Yeah, I've worked with Fran like maybe one time. Right. And then I was like, why do I know that voice from somewhere? She sounds so familiar. And usually you can't, every time you listen to radio DJs, you always want to put a face with a voice.
And
then when I finally saw her, I was like, you do look like a Fran.
Thank you.
Doesn't
Sweet
she?
friend.
And I named my daughter, well, her middle name, her first name is Moira, but her middle name Francesca, because I love the nickname Cheska. I love the nickname Fran. I mean, I liked what you can do with that name, and I got it. I guess predominantly got it from Francesca when I would listen to her on RX 93.1. So it's nice to have you here. You're no longer with the station, which we'd like to talk about maybe a little bit later, because what a mainstay. I mean, gosh, what just a pillar of that station. No longer there, which I don't know if it was a scandalous ending or not, but because of you, I've gotten a little few spats online with one of the other retard DJs of that station, Rico. He looks like a mongoloid.
Really? Tell me about it. Tell me.
I'll tell you. You weren't here. It was funny because it happened last week on the podcast. He was mouthing off as he does every now and then while we were on air, and I was like, "Who was the guest on guys? Chopper was here on Friday," and I was like, "Look at this piece of shit, Rico Robles." And I was while we were on the podcast, I was like, "What the fuck is this guy?" And then I'm like, "Okay, hold on, guys.
Were you multitasking?
A minute. Yeah, I'm going to take a minute out of giving advice so I can obliterate this fool. And then when I'm done with that, I'll get back to your love problems.
Actually, I don't know where that came from, because that tweet that he kept retweeting, he screen capped a tweet that Mo had sent me about him naming his daughter, after me or getting the name from me. Like, Mo tweeted me that like a week ago.
Okay.
That's right.
I don't understand what
because he's a mongoloid.
No, don't say that.
That is me. Okay, that's
too mean. But
have you seen the size of head that Rico Robles has?
Hey, it's not
this
his fault.
Massive head, and it houses no brain.
No, yeah.
Okay, time out one second.
Rico's a nice guy. I've worked with him too. He's such a sweetheart.
I have a love-hate relationship with Robles.
He is a poser.
No.
Of the extraordinary kind. Okay, time out. 1 second. Fran, is Rico Robles a poser or
Look,
not?
he's not a poser. I've known him
about his stupid rap star. Yo. What's up?
Wait, time out. He's a good MC.
Listen,
I must say. No, he's really.
Yeah, I've hosted some events with him.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
He might be.
I'm like, well, shut the fuck up.
Wait. He might be very annoying in the things that he does.
He is
everybody knows that I have a love-hate. It's a strong love-hate relationship with Rico. I tell him straight up. Maybe how Bianca would tell you straight up, or one of your closest girlfriends would tell you straight up how annoying you would be sometimes. That's how I am to Rico. No, I mean, you have close friends who do that. Yeah. Come on.
But you know what they say, like, the more you hate, the more you love.
Yeah, I do care for him, but sometimes he does things.
The more I hate him, the more I laugh at him. He is textbook douchebag. Now, textbook.
It takes one to know one.
That's what I was going to say.
No, listen, you can throw every cliche you want at me. I am telling you.
Maybe he reminds you of yourself
me?
A little bit.
How dare you?
A little bit.
No, you know why? Because there's a glaring difference between Rico and I. Though I do understand why people might see the similarities. There's a huge difference between him. Here's the difference between Rico and myself. Genuine. I genuinely don't give a fuck about you if I don't give a fuck about you. I genuinely like you if I like you. I genuinely like things that I really like, and I don't pretend to like things that I don't.
Okay.
Rico pretends to be, oh man, he speaks in the third person. I would never do that. I don't even like speaking about myself. The guy brings up his fucking I was gonna say his Brokeback career. What's the Big Brother career?
Big Brother career, yeah.
Is that he constantly brings it up? Like, obviously, dude, I know if your claim to fame is something on VHS tape, buddy, you should leave it back there already.
Aww.
And he's the easiest person to destroy because he's incredibly fake. That's why I'm not to be so Superman, but that's why an argument with him and I never lasts that long. Because he will not be able to like have any kind of credibility about what he feels and what he wants. That's why it's so easy. It's like, okay, he's like, wag mo so pare sa nangyari kay Fran. And I'm like, really? When you were on Big Brother and I returned into radio and my radio show was a huge success. This is Rico on Big Brother. John, he was having a conversation with John Prats on the couch in Big Brother. And Prats is like, man, I'm really happy for Mo. That morning show, that Forbidden Questions, it's really taking off. Mm-hmm. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not that impressive. It's not that impressive. Please.
Are you done?
And then,
are you done?
no. This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part about the.
I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure.
He's gonna let it all out. He's gonna let it all out.
So I'm a crier. You know I'm a crier, right? Okay, fine. I cry. All right. I gotta be doing the cries. All right, fine. Rico on Big Brother was crying, right? Because you know how in Big Brother there's no communication, no cell phones, no nothing. You can't talk, right? Bianca, you know this. So the people at Big Brother one day, they brought in they had an episode where they surprised the contestants because their animals, their pets, paid a visit to Bahay ni Kuya. And here comes Rico. He takes his little dog. He puts the dog into some room, right? And he has a heart-to-heart talk with this dog on television. He knows the camera's there, and he goes, he starts breaking news. Sabihin mo kay Lola, namimiss ko siya. I'm like, oh, to the dog.
I don't remember
if
that.
you yes,
dude, the fact that you remember it means this guy must be so special to you.
No, because I tease him about it all the time. What I'm talking about is genuine. That's the issue here. It's he knows the camera's there. He's gonna get his dog in perfect, and he sized up the dog so it looks like right perfectly. It's a face-to-face thing with the camera right on the side. And he goes on the spiel how he wants the dog to tell his parents that he misses them. As if he's off at war in some sort of military camp when he's just right down the fucking street in Quezon City.
Well, it is mental warfare in Big Brother.
Oh, please.
Not that I'm defending him. I'm just saying. Hashtag just saying.
Hashtag genuine. It's hashtag poser. Hashtag bullshit. Come on.
Okay, obviously, anyway, folks, as you can see, that the show is all about Mo's issues. It's not really about you guys. Who gives a shit about your problems? We're talking about Mo's mental issues.
I'm talking about Fran here. And I'm just saying, Fran,
yes.
It's nice to have you on the show.
I know.
You're here. We have a guest. I didn't know that.
No, when they had that stupid war on Twitter, when they had this, I was like, oh my God, Rico just served him everything on a silver platter.
Exactly.
And
you
the thing
set
is,
me up.
Rico didn't know that I said yes to you that morning that I was going to guest on Monday. I'm like, my God, Mo's gonna go off on this. I know it. So go ahead.
No, I'm not even done.
Right.
It starts. He's like, yeah, man, you're gonna guest all our RX rejects. Oh, please.
Yeah,
that's mean. That's
I had a little
really
issue with that, but that's
that
all right.
piece of shit. I'm telling you, when he left, he was leaving ours. That guy was at our station every day.
Was he?
Baka may trabaho. Papi, baka may trabaho tayo dito. I'm like, please, get the fuck out of here. And I was like, oh, look at you with your stupid head.
But I gotta say though, Mo, I think everybody who gets into radio, I mean, I could be wrong here. Of course, everybody wants to have the same success as you, right? Not everybody has to. Not everybody has the balls to be as ballsy as you are.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to be smart. If you want to, you have to be bright. The problem is there's a fake intelligence in him, and that's what drives me nuts. Because I'd rather take you as an honest, for what you are kind of person than to pretend you're a world that you're not. I mean, like, to pretend you bring so much to the table when you don't. It's that kind of guy. And I'm not okay. Away from Rico. This is from all the people listening right now. Do me a favor. Always sell yourself short. That's what I always do. At least I try to do. If I'm going to have a conversation with someone, say about astronomy, I always have to think before I start mouthing off about astronomy. I could be sitting next to a fucking scientist or someone. You know, there's always going to be someone out there that knows a little bit more than you. And I know that sounds kind of weird coming from me, who pretends. No, I don't always think I know it all, and I definitely know in a conversation to watch out for who else is going to be there. Because I might say something incredibly stupid to someone who's gifted or at least an expert at that field. Rico knows none of this. He'll go to a conversation and go, yeah, listen, I know what that shit is. While you're sitting next to a fucking stud. Like, he'd give some sort of workshop about radio while sitting next to me. And I'm like, as if he didn't know that I would easily eat his shit up. Aww. That's the problem with him. All right, anyway, let's move on.
Everybody has their good points. Rico does too. So, let's just be fair.
Minimal.
Okay.
Maybe he throws a good hook. I don't know, but minimal.
Yeah, but
all right, hey, listen.
On my shit list right now. Okay.
I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about Fran here. Fran, welcome to the show, baby.
Let's go.
I love you.
Yeah.
How do we
What's
do
the deal here? Are you still dating Sam YG or not?
What?
What's going on?
What? Oh, what? Really? Oh, wow. Is that how it goes, Mo? Like, people within radio, they all date each other?
Not like a cesspool. It's nasty.
I probably had, maybe I dated 3 or 4 girls from radio.
Really?
Who?
Just saying. Maybe.
Was Miles one of them?
Who did you date?
No, never Miles. No, I want to go back to you and Sam YG.
Andy?
Yeah, everyone knows I dated
Okay, who
for
else?
some time. Yeah.
Okay.
That's about it. Let's. Fran. Come on, Fran. What's up? You and Sam YG. Are you guys? No. Chopper's like Chopper's like Bianca.
You dated Angelicopter?
No.
No. I was talking to Fran. I was like, what?
No, Chopper's like Bianca to me. Like, love her dearly. Like, for some reason, I mean, attractive, but like, okay, Bianca, I would be attracted to you. I would be attracted to you if it wasn't for that. I would never ever break the bro code ever, never. So because
I'm really a man, that's why I can't break
you used
the
to be
bro
the
code.
girlfriend of somebody who's like a brother to me.
Oh,
I can't ever even look at you and masturbate to you, even if I wanted to.
Disgusting.
Wow, so sweet, Mo. You won me over with that comment.
I can't jizz on your face on your photo or something like that because, in fact,
take comfort in that.
Jizz. I think that's the word of the night. Jizz.
Yeah, they can't masturbate all over your forehead because of that. Same with Chopper. It's kind of like Chopper's like really just like a sister to me. But you and Sam YG, please. Are you guys still together? Because when I left, I know that you guys were a couple. So
no, we were not a couple. No,
don't lie to me like that.
No, we were hanging out.
Oh, wait. I have a question about this.
No, we were hanging out. We're not even a couple. No,
yeah.
Shut up.
Mo, you need to enlighten me in this, Fran.
Yeah.
So
okay, good.
There's I was in a 10-year relationship. So all the terms of, in my time, it was courting. It was MU for mutual understanding.
I hate MU.
Yeah, well, that was my time, right? And apparently now there's the seeing each other, hanging out, and then there's the hooking up, and then there's the dating, then there's exclusively dating, then there's there's so many categories. I don't get it anymore.
Yeah.
So hanging out means what?
Hanging out is
hanging out
getting to know
romantic.
No, no.
Getting to know is the same thing as romantically involved.
It is not. That's like a whole different level. No.
Fran.
Hanging out for me is like MU.
Who do you think
right?
Fran,
MU is like
Fran,
we like each other.
To?
You.
I run a goddamn dating advice show. You're telling me you're going to try to talk me down?
I'm the best at giving advice. I'm telling you. Wait till we get callers. I'm going to knock you out.
We have a lot of callers. I just want to grill you first.
But anyway, we were hanging out. We never went out, like romantically. Okay.
Did you have sex?
No.
Did you guys like hold hands while walking?
No, not even. We would go out parties, Republic or whatever, birthday parties of common friends.
That a guy whose radio show's foundation is about fucking making out, sexing it up, going to the fucking spa to get
if you had a cam, which is not fair that you can see us.
That the foundation.
Actually, he can choose whether he wants to see us.
I choose not to.
Yeah, he has that
I try to keep it as radio as possible.
Okay.
Anyway, what was I? You're telling me a guy that you dated, whose foundation of his show was about getting his dick jacked by some
I did not
girl
date him
at a
Excuse
spa.
Me.
And you're getting to know MU stays, and you guys didn't fuck?
We were just hanging out. No, we did not fuck. There was nothing physical.
Oh, so it was all like emotional.
No, nothing emotional. He's a very funny guy. He's very intelligent.
He is so funny.
Professional admiration.
Yeah.
That leads
No, but this is no bullshit. There's no bullshit.
An occasional tongue down the throat.
I didn't like him because I didn't know him. I was a little judgy, I'll be honest. I'm like, who is this guy? What the fuck? What's his problem? Because obviously he was with Magic and he was with BNO and stuff like that. But when I got to know him and I actually listened to his show, it was funny. So,
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. He's really good.
I love him.
He's a nice guy.
Right?
I love him.
I mean,
very funny.
Of the three, Slick Rick is the true gem. What an individual.
That's what I hear,
He's the nicest human being alive. And then, of course, Bianca, Tony.
Of course.
Maybe you don't know Sam very well, but he's cool too, man. Sam, I really do like Sam a lot. And I hear that you guys are still dating, but
no.
Okay.
We are not.
We'll put that to the rest. Okay, let's get to it.
All right.
We got teenagers, and they got problems, and we have answers. Let's see, Fred. I give great advice. Let's see what we can do here about Tasha, who's 17. Tasha, you are on line 3. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here.
Oh.
Thank you, Tasha.
Busted.
What happened there, guys? All right.
You were talking too long about Rico. That's what happened.
Sorry, Tasha. She's 17. She'll call back. Let's go to Thote. Is that what it is? Thote? 22 years old in Dipolog. Hi, Thote. You are on line... Let me see. Which one are you on? You're on line 5. Thote?
Hello, good evening.
Hi.
Hi, Thode. How are you? How's your boyfriend?
Oh, it's good. I'm good.
Nice.
Hello to the two ladies who are freaking beautiful.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. All right, Thode. So how can we help you, sir? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. First, I really love the pink lipstick on Bianca, you know.
Thank you. It's from Sephora.
If I didn't think you were gay the first time you said hello, I'm pretty sure you're gay now. All right. All right, Thode.
Okay.
What's up?
So my question is really out of the line for the two ladies. It's really for my crush, my ultimate crush, DJ Mo.
Love it.
Ultimate crush.
Well, he's our ultimate crush, too.
Excuse me, best friend coming through. Yeah. Yeah. All right. What can I do for you, Thode?
So Mo's been my crush since I was 10.
Oh my! How old are you?
How old are you now?
Listen, you don't need to repeat that.
How old are you
How old are you now? 12?
He is
30?
22.
20. Damn.
He's got a decade-old crush on me.
Yan ang love you long time. Yan.
Right. Okay, now that we've all relaxed, what's the question?
Okay.
All right.
So here's my question. It's for you, Mo. So, I don't know how to say this, but how will you do your masturbating, doing your, how many times a day, or how will you stroke your fucking dick?
Wow.
You know what? I think I'm going to go get some coffee. Do you want some? Yeah. Okay, Mo, we're going to leave you with this one.
Somebody tie her down. She has to hear this.
But I really like how he said the word masturbating. That was kind of that has a stinger.
Yeah, and I love the fuck that dick. Love it. All right.
Yeah, I love that fucking dick. That's right. It's so offensive.
Okay.
How do you? Okay, hold on. Why are you going to masturbate to my answer, or you need help with you? You want to masturbate like me, or what's the genesis here? Why do you want to know?
Well, I'm just curious, and also I have a friend who's been my friend, and I see him doing it, and he's really very adventurous doing it, you know.
Okay, well, definitely it starts with what kind of lubrication you want to use. Lotion is always the good go-to because it's readily available in most bathrooms. Even if you're going to masturbate in your friend's house or your relative's home, there's generally some sort of lubrication of the lotion variety in the vicinity, okay? You don't want to go too much on the shampoo because the shampoo will fuck your dick up. I mean, it feels great for the moment, and then the rest of the day you have like a stinging sensation as the dandruff shampoo does its business on your penis. So you want to stay away from that. Or if you're desperate and there is no lotion in the area, you want to do the shampoo or the soap. Make sure you get the lightest kind of shampoo, and then you dilute it with a good size and good amount of water. And that'll kind of hopefully help. But you'll still get some chafing, at least in my time. Masturbation, things that I've done in the past. Fleshlight is good. If you want to invest in a male sex toy, the Fleshlight's always awesome. If you want to really get creative, then you start going into the ref and you look for some sort of vegetables and fruit, namely a banana. Bianca, check this shit out. You take the banana, right? You unpeel that fucker, right? You pull the banana out, and then you know how the skin is, it still kind of looks like a dick? You put your dick in that, you close it, and because it's all moist and nastiness, you use the banana peel as a jack mechanism for masturbation.
Actually, what Mo uses is a senorita banana.
Yeah.
So Mo really do it, you know?
Out there. I've done the banana thing in my time. Here's another thing I've done. Get a big tomato. Big, huge tomato. And cut the ends off. Put it in the microwave for 10 seconds. Put your dick in it.
Oh,
really?
Oh, because it's warm.
God, really?
Warm
And mushy.
Damn.
And mushy and gooey.
Mo, you are a freak.
Just tried and tested? Wow.
Okay, the tomato, the problem with the tomato is if you're not quick to come, you're going to destroy that fucking thing.
Well, I really know it, you know.
Okay, like Mo,
big, you know.
If it's not lotion, let's say like yogurt.
Yeah, okay, yogurt. The problem is, how are you going to get to the yogurt when there's so much other shit around that you'd rather go for than that. And plus, yogurt's
I don't know.
generally
It's got
cold.
like good bacteria in
Very
it,
sticky.
so it could still be
here's what.
beneficial.
Okay,
It's
to your
organic.
skin.
Here's one of my listeners. This is what they've done, and this is fucking disgusting. I mean, really, I thought the tomatoes and the bananas, they were a little bit aggressive. Check this shit out. One of my listeners once got a bowl full of pusit.
Oh.
For those of you listening, pusit is squid. So imagine the suction on those suckers.
Squid.
Damn.
Squid.
That's really
if you
gross.
think about it, yeah, it's gross, but I'm so
I see that.
jealous.
I see the
'Cause I
sense in it.
Yeah, I want to try like squid. That must feel fucking great. But I'm not crazy enough to do it. But it must feel great.
It must feel great. Yeah.
Yeah, it must feel great. So how often? I don't know. This is a little bit more personal.
So how big is your penis? What
Who are
food
you
do you
asking?
need? I'm not.
Why don't you ask?
Yeah, both really have a big
remember when I talked
dick,
about
I
this
think.
on last week when Kat Alano was here? So you know Kat Alano, Fran, right?
Yes.
So Kat Alano, before I left, we just sit at my house and watch personal sex tapes and critique them. just because we're so bored. We just sat there and we're like, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? You got any sex tapes? Like personal ones? Yeah. Let's watch it. Shit, all right. Fine, fuck it.
Oh wow.
That's a different kind of bonding with
right?
a bro.
That was-
That's not.
Sitting there, and she's like, so that's your dick, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I never thought that you want to run a short guy like that. Like, yeah, that's it right over there.
Oh, so
It's
you're
just-
saying
just-
you're a
No,
grower?
no.
Wasabi
How about
lang.
this? Next week when Kat's here, you ask her. And then she was like, and she was looking at it, and she's like, hold on, pause that shit. I want to see what size that is compared to what I think it is in real life. And then, we just sit there and critique it.
Really?
So before I go out here and pretend I'm all Rico Robles, yeah, what's up, man? I got big dick, and I got big little dick like hung like a black guy. Why don't we just ask Kat when she gets here next week?
Okay, I will mark that in my calendar.
All right.
Remember that.
Please do. Feel free. All right.
I'll update you on Twitter.
Okay, let me know.
Instagram
Okay.
that shit. Okay.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your call. But I want to ask this to Fran here and Bianca. Bianca, we've had this question where we've given blowjob technique and all that stuff. The hand job. Are you girls a big fan? Are you fans of the hand job?
It's kind of boring. Ooh, but I read in Cosmo the other day while I was getting my nails done. Like how do it's like a throwback Thursday kind of thing.
Yeah.
That guys usually get this during high school. So if you surprise your man with a great hand job, he'll be like, oh. So
I don't know.
I'm not a fan though. I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan.
No.
But then again, I don't have a penis, so who am I to judge, right?
No, but my thing is if you give a hand job, you should give a blowjob too, because
Okay, why?
at least we hope for a blowjob. You're right. The hand job stuff is super throwback.
Right.
It's very high school. But I think when you get to a certain age, it's so high school that you expect a little bit more, and it has to start with blowjob at least.
Oh, I get it. So it has to start with
You know.
blowjob, and then it can end with a hand job, or start with a hand job and with a blowjob.
Yes, Fran, look at you.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, yeah. There you go.
Noted with thanks.
All right.
All right. Thanks for the call. Vote. Bananas.
Hello, thank you.
Bananas.
All right, bananas.
Did you ask him if he has a deep throat?
No, but I'm sure he's got a big asshole.
that was a low blow. I'm so sorry.
That would be the one on top, right? What do you call those?
Top,
Do you think,
top
do
or
you think
bottom.
it's why gay
Top or
guys,
bottom?
Do you think it's
Yeah.
why gay guys have lisps? Because of all the pounding that the tongues take?
Oh come on!
No, that is so rude. Mo.
Is that rude? Why do they have lisps?
Not all.
That's not
I can
not
name you
all
some
gay
people
men
who have a
have-
lisp. That's
Bianca, did your ex-boyfriend have a lisp?
Oh, he's guapo. Sorry.
You are
He looks better with a dick in his mouth.
SOB, man. Come on, don't do
Did
this.
he have a lisp? Did your ex-boyfriend have a lisp or
No,
not?
no. It's funny. I grew up with a lisp.
Did you?
How's that? I did.
You started young.
And I used to do these exercises. What's it again?
She sells.
She sells seashells by the sea. Whatever, right? I used to say that all the time. Or silver swan soy sauce. I used to say
Wow,
that
that's
all the time. And then whatever.
And you've improved.
Yeah, I've improved.
Now you sound great.
I've improved technique.
All right.
Whatever that means.
Get your tongue out of the way. Fine. Let's go to Tasha, 17. We'll try Tasha again. She's calling from Alabang. She's on line 1. Hi, Tasha. Thanks for being here on the program tonight. The fantastic Francesca.
Hi, Mo.
Host Bianca Valerio. Hi, Tasha.
Hello?
Well, you sound a little old for a 17-year-old. You know, that's kind of cool.
Hi,
What's
hello.
up? How are you?
Hi, Mo. I'm good. Thank you.
All right. What's your question, babe?
So here, I have this family friend, and we hang out all the time together, and I really like him, and so I really want him to be my first. But the thing here is, he has shown me signs like he wanted to do it before, but then I wasn't ready. But now that I'm kind of ready, I just don't know how to initiate things with him anymore because I'm kind of shy.
Okay, so he wanted to have sex with you when you were, what, 15, 14?
Yeah.
What are you looking at? Okay, and now you're like, whoa, not ready. I'm 14, can't have sex with you. But now that I'm 17 and I'm a grown woman, you feel like you're ready.
No, actually, it was just a couple of months ago when he kind of showed signs. Though it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't. He didn't invite me directly, but it was very obvious what he wanted.
How?
Okay,
what did he
are
do?
you
Yeah,
sure?
like, how are you sure? Yeah, because...
No. I'm sure. Listen, I'm sure he wants to fuck her. I'm just saying...
We were hanging out together. Like, my cousins at his place. And we were talking about sex, okay, and all that. And then he was telling me, he placed his arms around me, and he was telling me, hey, maybe it's time for you to lose it.
Okay.
Like that.
Tasha,
okay.
hold on 1 second, love. Sorry, love, hold on 1 second. Okay, we don't doubt that he wants to have sex with you, because when you're 17, you'll have sex with anybody. Actually, when you're 35, you'll have sex with anybody. My thing's, are you sure that you want to lose your virginity to a guy who puts his arm around you and says, hey, baby, I think it's time for us to...
Wait, I can't hear you well. Hello?
Hold on. Girls, can you translate this for me, please? There might be some connection on my part issue here. But my question is, is she sure she wants to lose her virginity to a guy like that?
Okay, let me ask you first. What makes you think you're ready? What are the things about him that you like, that you feel...
He's the one.
He's the champion.
Yeah.
He is the one who will take your virginity from you.
Okay, he's like the sweetest thing on earth. Like, he doesn't say much. He doesn't tell me, like, he doesn't say so many things. He's not very expressive, but he shows it. Like, he comes to my house and he does things for me. Like, he helps me out with my own stuff. Then he invites me over to his place. Then Bianca, you were telling about love languages, and I think his love language is acts of service and a little physical touch.
No. Time out.
Yeah,
hey, you have to be in love to have the love language stuff, Tasha.
Because sometimes, no, Mo, let's not pressure her, but I appreciate...
I'm pressuring her to not have sex.
Yeah,
That's a great thing.
I know, but let's not lecture her too much because, you're going to push her back into a corner. No, you know what, Tasha? It's very weird that I'm saying
It's very
Tasha.
motherly.
It is very motherly.
What do you want?
She's very protective right now.
It is.
I can feel it.
She's from Alabang, by the way. She could be calling from your house, in fact.
I know. Okay, so okay, this is so weird because my daughter's...
Can I first start?
Because my daughter's name is Natasha and it's killing me.
Wait, I have a question. I have a question.
Yeah, my name is
Fran, go. Fran.
Is this guy your boyfriend, first of all?
No.
He's just a friend?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted
Not
to...
yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
But look here. Wait. Here. He has a girlfriend right now.
What the
thing is,
and the plot thickens.
Oh, that's my go-to
Not
curse.
just his penis thickening.
No.
The plot,
Okay,
in fact,
Tasha,
thickens.
here's the thing.
Oh, no.
Do you have another name that I can call you by? Okay, Tasha, here's the thing, okay? I appreciate that you were making reference to what I said last week about, the 5 love languages, and one of them is we express love through physical affection. However, it doesn't mean that just because somebody is affectionate with you physically means that they love you. Because at your age, it just means, I don't mean to put, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but it could just mean it's hormones.
Pop your cherry.
It's just hormones. It just means
but he's 22.
He's 22.
Which is
22.
even more even more because to a guy, you have to shut up, Mo. Okay, you just have to think.
Make it weird. Does it make it weird? Because my cousin.
Can I talk? May I speak?
I'm gonna say
no, but I
need mic time on my own show.
Yeah, I know, but help me out here. Her name's Natasha. So
I'm gonna help her. Move over.
Okay.
Hold on, Tasha. Listen. God damn it. First of all, okay. He's got a girlfriend, okay? Even without the girlfriend, I was super against your behavior, okay? Why? Because this is the first time you're going to have sex. Well, I don't know how much it means to you. I don't know how much it meant to Fran. I don't know how much it meant to Bianca. But you have to know that this guy is not going to stick around for the long run. It's just the way it is. So I would like, when you are going to finally tell yourself you're ready to have sex with someone, that he in fact is your fucking boyfriend, and you share some sort of mutual love, like being in love with each other. Granted, you're never going to end up with each other, whoever you're going to choose, because you guys break up all the time. But at the very least, be in love. Be in an exclusive relationship. Have it where it's not, he's got his arm around you and going, baby, I think we need to fuck, when he also, in fact, has a girlfriend. And three, I know you think you're mature because you sound mature. You're probably either an only child or you had to go through some sort of larger responsibility, because at 17, you do sound like you're 27, to be honest. So I don't want you to speed up the adult process because you feel like you're a big girl. You're 17, he's 22. You're a little girl. Okay, aside from it being illegal, fine. He's not even...
True.
He's not even your boyfriend. Okay? Do you understand? And in fact, he is someone else's boyfriend.
Okay, if I may.
And at 17, you're going to start a track record of sleeping with other girls' boyfriends already? At that age?
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Rush.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah,
don't
Mo,
rush, love.
you're making her feel like shit right now. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Wait, do you feel like shit?
Oh yeah,
really?
Yeah, of course, Mo. You're doing it. I know.
Tasha,
okay.
masturbate to him.
No,
I don't care. Don't fuck this guy.
Natasha, if I may, Mo means well, okay? But what he's doing right now is he's just giving it to you like straight to the point. Like he's not sugarcoating it because it is the truth. However, that's why Fran and I are here. This is just
the truth
basically
behind
it.
the booth, baby.
It is basically it. Okay, so when
can I just say, my cousin's Mo's right. I'm an only child. Okay. So my cousins also tell me
Philippine genius.
Hey, if you really want to do it with him, because we know him so well, because they all share the same group of friends.
Your cousin's a fucking moron.
The safest thing to be with. I'm like, okay, then I'm more like, I'm really curious about it and all that. But I don't really know. That's why I called.
Okay, wait. Back to Bianca's question.
Yeah.
Why do you think you're ready to have sex?
Yeah,
all of a sudden, like
you sound
5
like
months
he's the
ago.
sweetest. Yeah,
because she's ready. Because look at her. Can't you hear it in her voice? She feels like she's 25.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science for me to predict that she's the only child, because the way she carries herself is she has only child syndrome, and because of that, she's going to start her adult life a lot earlier than she should.
I believe that. Yes.
So my thing here is
I'm freaking out inside.
Let's not ask her why. Yeah, sorry, you have an only child. Let's not ask her why she thinks she's ready, because we're not going to ever change that. She does, in fact, feel like she's ready.
Okay, so
this guy, he's got a girlfriend. I don't want you to start a promiscuous, scandalous, cabet-like life at 17.
The guy tells everyone that the girlfriend is just for the sake of having a girlfriend because he owes the girl something.
This guy's a douchebag.
Yeah. Okay, wait, Natasha here. Okay, guys, Fran, Mo, here's the thing. You know what? After this phone call, I will bet you my life that, Natasha, as much as Mo and I are going to tell you not to do it, I feel in my heart, because you keep defending it, because you feel so passionate about this. I have a feeling you will. You're going to do it. And you know what?
Just blow him then.
Okay, Okay, if you are, you can agree or disagree with me on this. If you decide to do this, which we are highly discouraging because we're going to tell you now, to you, you are ready with your heart. To this guy, you're just another girl. He's going to have sex and can say, I divergenized that. Not even her, Natasha, it's I divergenized that. Okay? But since you feel in your heart like this is the man, might as well, we're going to give you advice of not to do it. And if you're going to do it, just be safe. Just be safe. And you know what? There are consequences. There are consequences if this guy breaks your heart and you're like, oh my God, why did he divergenize me? You've been warned. And do not rely on cousins or anybody to make this decision for you. Of course, it's called winging for him, right? They're making him look good because you don't know any better yet. Even if you feel you're so mature, at the end of the day, you are still 17, right? And to any 22-year-old guy, you are a prize.
You're like easy pickings.
You are a prize.
Oh my God. Okay? By the way, any 17-year-olds out there that the only child that might feel the same way about? Really, Fran, last word. And we gotta go.
Yes. I think, you know what? Bianca's right. Mo's right. We all tell you not to do it. You're 17. I think that's the bottom line. The guy's 22. Aside from it actually being illegal in everywhere, you know, I don't think you're ready. Find a guy that's going to love you. Find a guy that's actually going to say, hey, this is my girlfriend. She's, he's going to be proud of you. He's going to show you off. He's going to say, so don't.
Yeah, Tasha, dude, masturbate. If you want to masturbate to him, masturbate to him. Masturbate to all the guys you want. What I want to take from what Fran here, Bianca said is, okay, fine, you're 17, but there are a lot of girls who are 17. Shit, when I had sex, the girl I had sex with, she was 15. I was 15 when we first started. So it happens, and I'm not going to judge you if you want to start sex early because kids are doing it anyway, right? Fuck it. Who are we to be, pretend that it's not happening? My thing is, I don't want you, let me repeat it again. I don't want you to start your sexual career with a scandalous...
Even if my mom says I could.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Listen, don't worry about that. Yeah, no, look,
God.
that's fine. I know a lot of moms who say the same thing. Yeah, you're fine. Listen.
What?
Yeah, no, listen, Tasha, let's get realistic instead of be shocked because she's going to have sex.
Right.
Yeah.
As many 17-year-olds, as many 15-year-olds are. So don't worry about it. Let's not even judge that shit. I'm talking about, I don't want you to start having sex. Your very first person is involved in a relationship. I'll even, while the rape thing is the statutory rape thing, not the Jessica Soho type, but the statutory rape part about it is a legitimate concern because we have laws. I'm more worried about your soul and not that I worry about souls or even believe in it, but you get, in terms of this conversation, I worry about your soul in your very first guy you already know has a girlfriend and you're okay with that. That's the part I have a problem with. Dude, fuck other guys. In fact, I would hope you fuck guys you're in a relationship with, but if you're not going to fuck guys you're in a relationship, fine. Just make sure they're not in a relationship too.
That's true. I agree.
You don't want to get off on that foot, you know?
It's like you're already stained when you do that. Don't do that. Yeah.
Let's explain stain. Let's expound on stain to a 17-year-old.
Literally and figuratively, your sheets and yourself will be stained by this man.
Stained with blood and stained with like that awful feeling that you are.
Shame.
And shame. Yeah, stained with shame. There you go. I mean,
right.
why would you want to be with a guy who has somebody else?
If you were Japanese, you'd get a knife and stick it right through your stomach and lean towards it like one of those.
You're so blessed that you're only 17 and you're still a virgin. Because I know a lot of people these days at 17, they've slept with...
I just like to say, what I mean is I want to do it with him. Like it's the first time I'm gonna do it with someone that I am willing to do it with. Because before I kind of had this incident where, though it didn't really happen, there was an attempt of it, but I got through it. So
hold on one second. Someone tried to rape you, or you got you were kind of somebody. Okay, how old were you when someone tried to rape you? Because it's connected to all this 15. Shit.
How old?
15.
Yeah.
Wait, let's not throw the word rape very loosely here, people.
No, why not?
Yeah.
If she feels like she got raped and I almost got raped, then that's fucking traumatizing.
Okay,
right.
I understand. Okay, that's a whole different issue right now.
Yes.
So that person took something away from you without your consent. Okay, that's That's very unfortunate. And now this person, you are saying it is full consensual. Like you actually want this to happen. Well, you know what? I also feel that maybe because this has happened to you before when your virginity was taken away from you, I feel that maybe attempted. Or attempted, a part of your self-esteem has kind of dwindled because you feel like you've been tainted. You know, you're, I wouldn't say damaged goods, but you feel like you're not anymore as precious as I would say.
You're judging me for being honest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so, yeah, you know, so maybe
so brutal with his words.
So maybe now that you are with this guy, you just feel like, in a way, it's kind of
she's in control.
since it's already been taken away from me, I might as well. You know, it's been a while since it last happened. Please, at the end of the day, this is still a beautiful choice that you make.
No, I think she feels like if she says yes, she says yes, she's in control. You know, because it's her decision.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think that's why this is the whole thing.
There you go, friend. There you go. Now, Tasha, we really have to go. Yeah. But listen, if everything I said and everything Fran has said, everything Bianca said, I think we're going to multiply how passionate we are about it times 10 because of what you've just told us, that there was an attempt, rape or sexual assault on you. That really, now, I want to drive my point even more. Now, please not with this guy. I mean, with what you've gone through, and you obviously have a very liberal kind of environment at home, but you didn't have a sister or a brother or someone to look up to and stuff like that. Look up to us. We're telling you the fucking truth because, first of all, we don't know you and we'll never meet you. But B, it's that kind of no bias that makes what we're saying extremely genuine, and we really want the best for you. Don't sleep with this guy, and don't sleep with guys who've got girlfriends, especially with what you've gone through. I don't want these 15 to 17 years where teenagers are supposed to be enjoying and all of this, where you were almost attempted rape, you're getting into a scandalous relationship. What if the girlfriend finds out? What if she tells the police? It gets so ugly. And you don't need all of that shit in your life when you're that age. Now, the guy who tried to rape you, man, if I were you, I would try to do something about that. Tell your dad, tell someone, fucking get that guy killed or fucking put away. And say getting killed like I'm some sort of big time guy, right? No, I mean, really, guys like that, fucking, I hate guys like that. So, let's get on the right ship, get a boyfriend. You want to get sexually involved? Fine. Just do it right.
In the meantime, just masturbate to his photo. Record his voice and just masturbate to that. At least you are not giving up anything for no one.
To me, fucking pusit. All right? What an image.
Move on, find a better guy.
Learn how to sexually gratify yourself without relying on a man, okay?
Love it.
That can come later.
That's true. Taking a break. Back after this. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Hey, podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide. Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline.
Familiar with a game Chubby Bunny, but
what's like?
Have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth, you say Chubby Bunny, and you keep putting it in your mouth, and you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? Okay. And you're gonna be like, okay na.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time?
Yeah, we're gonna do 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na. I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
What? Okay. No, that's disgusting.
What show?
That show is a show. You know, that show.
It's that show, pare.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about...
Oh, what does this look like?
Vagina and...
Like a double blowjob.
Vagina?
Who is the asshole that decided to shave this shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about...
It's like when you guys like high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
Vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
Says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the show Monday night. On the program, it is Francesca, formerly of RX 93.1. Of course, our co-host Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights is Bianca Valerio. You can follow both of them on Twitter. Bianca is at Bianca_Valerio. Francesca is at Monica Francesca. Lovely name. Let's see here. Phone number 478-7954. Skype, The Good Times Podcast. Text line 0927 214-1981. This podcast brought to you by Globe. Your chance at winning an iPad mini happens tonight as well. All callers win 3 movies from clickplay.ph by just calling. Thank you to all our sponsors that make this happen. All right, let's get to some more of these calls. And then I want to talk a little about Fran and want to get to know you a little bit better, Francesca. You know, we take a couple minutes at least away from people's problems, and Bianca and I, we get to be more and more impressed by our celebrity guest every single night. By the way, tomorrow night, good goddamn, Jack Yu is going to be here.
Wow, sexy.
Ooh, shit.
You're going to turn on the cam then?
She is a sweetheart. I love that girl. She's
Her body is nuts.
It's banging.
Bianca, what the fuck, man? Oh my God. Her body's nuts. No, she's
got
gonna be
an
a tank
ass.
when she's like 40.
You
but
could lay like a bunch of beers on her ass. It is so firm.
it is so incredible. She's got such a banging body. It's fucking nuts.
And
man.
what's even more, she's
Can you do me a
actually
favor?
super, super, super. Yes, love.
Can you tell her wear like some sort of like really like, I don't know, something really awesome tomorrow?
You want me to relay this to her?
Yes, please. If you may.
Okay.
Be a pal.
No
Thank
problem.
You. You're the best. Thank you. Damn, I'll jack you. All right. Anyway, let's get to some of these calls. Francesca, Bianca, let's start with Jericho, who's 38. And Jericho has a question specifically for Fran. He is on line 3, if I'm not mistaken. Hi, Jericho, 38 years old from Manila.
Hi, Jericho.
Thanks for being here, buddy. Jericho, you've been on hold for an hour, so I want to thank you for your patience. And you must really like Fran because you're willing to stick up that long. So what's up?
I know. I'm good. It's raining outside. I'm here with my cat.
Thank you for the weather.
There.
What?
Jericho.
Was he just like trying to seduce you by like, it's raining outside?
No, what I heard was, it's raining outside. I'm here with my crap. That's what I heard.
Yeah, he said it's raining outside. I'm listening.
You didn't even hear anything I said?
No, what did you say?
Chicks.
Jericho.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's going on?
Jericho, how much have you drank tonight?
Again?
How much alcohol beverages have you consumed?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
What's
All
your
right.
what's
so
your question?
Yeah. What's your question for Fran?
My question for the beautiful lady there is that
Excuse me, Mr.
she
Asifa.
works with this man, which she really likes, and they're gonna have a date.
Okay, Jericho, how much?
Yeah, what would she wear?
Huh?
Okay.
What would I
all right.
wear?
What would you wear? I got it. It's hold on. Excuse me. I
Tell
speak
me, tell
fluent
me.
hard.
All right.
I can hear this.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
That's right. It's better, Jericho. Hold on, buddy. One second. I think I went with the wrong thing. Instead of saying how much alcohol did you consume, how much weed did you smoke? Or
dude.
and all of
How
these
high
other kind
are
of harder
you,
drugs?
buddy?
Yes.
No, I'm not
All right. So,
high,
Fran.
You're not. You're low.
Yeah. Oh,
He's low. Yeah, he is
He's low.
baked, man.
All right.
Bianca.
I think it's echoing.
Bianca, being the rest, how would I term this?
Be careful.
Drug reference.
Yeah, you guys.
What did he likely take?
What?
What does he sound like he's
Are
on?
you fucking kidding me right now?
Dude, I
No, I'm
think
serious. What did he take?
I think he
Dude, he's on
You're a
weed,
reference.
man.
You're a resource person.
He's on
He's on weed?
weed.
Or
yeah.
what do they call
No,
those?
come on, give us
Ludes
some.
or something?
Valium.
Valium.
He's on Valium.
Yeah.
Valium? Jericho? Is that your go-to?
No, I never took any pill right now.
No? Did you eat a
You're in a
brownie?
period. Okay,
a
I got
cookie?
Of course not.
No?
All right.
Okay,
right.
maybe he's just trying to be really like keep it cool, you know?
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah,
trying to keep it cool. He she-shot for all we know, right? Badass she-shot that out.
Oh no.
Hashtag.
That's bad.
I rarely ever use this, but fail. You're
Yes.
failing.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Anyway, let's
I'm
get
so
to
excited.
it. Jericho, your question to Fran. What do you wear?
Yeah, my question
if
for
you
the
want
beautiful
to.
lady over there is that she likes this guy very much, and they're gonna have they are going to have a date together.
I get it.
Humid. The weather's humid. What would she wear?
A fucking bikini. I don't know.
Did you say it was humid?
It's humid.
I don't get the relevance of this question. Why do you want to know what she's gonna wear?
If I like, no, he's asking if I like somebody and I'm gonna go on
How
a,
would you attract the man?
I'm going out on a date that I like with somebody I like. It's humid. He's setting it up kasi it's humid.
Okay.
No, he's obviously he's has a situation where he likes a girl. He thinks what the girl wore might be some sort of
So are you trying to interpret the signal she's giving you? Case in point, her outfit.
Ganon.
That's right. So now let's put him on hold, or
Yeah,
actually we
the
can
outfit that would attract him.
Okay, hold on. All right.
So weird.
Pico, we can put him on hold, and when you're at hold, you can then proceed to hang up on him, and then we're gonna have Fran here answer. Fran, if you like the guy, all right,
Yes.
or even Bianca, if you like a guy, it's humid.
It's humid, huh?
What are you guys gonna wear?
Wear
Is there a
something
choice?
white,
Do you
so
have a
this-
go-to outfit? Yeah. Do you have a go-to outfit for guys you like? In the beginning, at least.
Wait, what kind of date though?
It's humid there, so outdoor cafe.
Is it like a dinner? Is it coffee? Is it lunch?
in the
Is it
Philippines.
Skype? What?
Really?
Skype
You have a.
Do you do
Okay.
that?
Let's just say it's a movie.
A movie.
Because that's safe. You guys are gonna watch Superman.
Is it summertime
this
or is
week.
it raining? What is it?
Really? All of this shit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
There are a lot of
Right,
factors
so
you need
there's
to
many
consider.
factors.
So many, like
Right?
what date is it already? Like, is it the third? Is it the first?
It's the first date, let's say.
let's go.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's say
come
it's
on,
the
here we
first
go.
date.
Time out.
It's like
First date.
tagulan. Right? First date, tagulan.
It's raining.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna watch Superman this weekend.
Okay.
Do you have an outfit for first dates, or it doesn't get that serious?
Probably something I'm wearing today, like jeans, nice heels, maybe a sweater, because it's cold. You're going to watch a movie. I don't know. I assume it's nighttime, so, right? Because watching a movie in the afternoon.
Lunchtime, lunch break.
That's so kiddie. It's like, wow. First
you know what?
date.
If it's a date,
It's either very kiddie or cheating on your wife.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
It's one
That's
of the
true.
two.
afternoon
One of the two.
delight.
Afternoon
Yeah.
delight.
Mm.
All right.
Me, I would probably wear like a really cute knit top. Maybe not cute. Cute is not the word. But like maybe a nice sweater top that shows maybe just a little bit of skin, but maybe like nice jeans that make my ass look good.
Mm-hmm.
And sexy heels.
There you go.
Sounds good.
Fashionista.
All right.
I don't know how this
it.
is helping with the situation, but does that answer your question?
I think we hung up on him a long time ago.
Because he's a retard.
It's okay.
But my thing is like, it just for other girls who might be listening to the show, at least so they know what to kind of put together.
I think you should wear something really comfortable for the first dates because, you don't want to be like trying to suck in your stomach the whole time because you're in a slinky skirt. Or you don't want to look like a pok-pok because you're in like the short skirt. Something really comfortable that you can like move around in.
All right.
And I think you should also give a good combination of sexy and cute. It's kind of like food. You want a little bit of sweet and sour and spice. Okay, that was a bad analogy. Let's try that again. You want to go with a combination
as a guy,
of
right?
sexy
When
and
I
cute.
see a girl kind of like sexy it up, I extremely get turned off like quickly.
Right? No, like I said,
especially if it's
sexy
really
and cute.
loud and
I don't mean skanky.
yeah.
Because sexy sometimes is a state of mind. It's kind of like with a guy, it's like swag.
Right.
Right? It's how you
But
walk.
I have like rules, like for example, if you wear white pants, I know we're not gonna, nothing's gonna happen between the both of us. Especially if it's a guy wearing white pants, you should break up
I
with
thought
him
the girl.
immediately.
I
If
was
a
like,
guy
what's going
owns a pair of white pants, no, even with a girl, like if I see a girl wear white pants,
that's a no?
It rubs me the wrong way.
Really?
Yeah, it's no. And
Why
it's
is it
almost
very
like no
Ralph
forever.
Lauren, like just very bro zone?
I don't know. It's just, it says something about the person to me. I feel like you and I would never be compatible.
Would
if
they
you
be like too
own a
prim
pair
and
of white
proper for you?
My
if they
favorite
were white?
color is white. Man.
It's douche for me. It's
Douchey?
It's a little douchey for me.
Oh.
Yeah, for me. Even
For
on
a
the field.
girl.
For a girl, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well.
Really?
It's a little conyo for me. Sorry, Bianca.
It's a little conyo. Oh,
It's a little
wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
let's
conyo for me.
explain. How
Kinda
do we
preppy.
explain conyo to our
Wait,
viewers?
we'll explain it later. Come
Okay.
on, hold on. Wait, hold on. I want to double check here with the staff. What's going on? Who do we have next? We have Ali, the 17-year-old Hoogie. Can you please check your...
So we just
okay,
dropped
there we go.
that
We have
guy.
Kitty.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Because we couldn't understand what he was
dropped
saying.
it. 'Cause
That's fun.
yeah, I don't want to spend
like hang
any
up
more
on
time
people.
Yeah.
with that guy. Let's go to Kitty, 24 in Laguna, line 5. Hi, Kitty. What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Kitty on line 5. Hi.
Hello?
Hello? Kitty? Bianca, can you
Hello?
say hi to her?
Kitty.
Hi, Kitty.
Hi, what's up? What's your question?
Hi Mo. Hi Mo. Hi Francesca. Hi Bianca.
Hi, Kitty.
What's up,
I just
baby?
want to ask, should I get pressured every time people ask me if I do have a boyfriend since I'm no boyfriend since birth?
And you are how old now?
24.
24. What is that?
Okay, let me ask you this. Can I ask you why you haven't had a boyfriend? Have you had no suitors? Or you've been picky? Or tell us, and be honest. Like, you know, if you say, well, I'm not pretty. I'm not hot, so nobody really comes up to me. Or I'm extremely conservative, or my family's super strict. I mean, give me the honest answer. Why have you not had a boyfriend in your time?
Maybe I'm too picky.
Okay.
But you've had... Okay, because when you say maybe I'm too picky, that in fact means there have been people going up to you and you've turned them down by
choice.
By the boatload.
Yes.
Yeah, by choice.
So
there have been guys.
You've been on dates and stuff.
No.
You've been asked out on dates?
Has there been a guy that's gone to your house with the intention of, or at least with some sort of romantic intention?
I don't have. No.
So you haven't had a lot of
maybe you're not hot.
interactions with the opposite sex. You haven't had any interactions with guys? No?
Do you have
I'm sorry?
crushes? Do you have crushes?
No, I
Yeah,
think
do you
she
have
just.
crushes? That's
she's
what-
not-
Do you have crushes?
I think she's just not exposed.
Yes.
to guys.
Okay. Okay.
Do you masturbate?
Do you like girls?
Why does it always go back to that?
Because it shows
I like
me that at
boys,
least she
not
has some sort of she's sexually charged.
Okay.
Like
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
but do okay.
So wait.
Yeah.
Bianca, you ask her.
Do you like
That's what she
do you like girls?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, actually, her question is: should she feel pressured? Is that your question, dear?
I know, but we're turning.
You're so mean.
We're turning it into something
Man,
else.
you guys are.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Because I want to know why. Okay, hold
Yeah.
on. Put her on hold real
Because I
quick.
did my
This is why I want to ask her.
She's not.
I want to ask her about all of these things because
Yeah.
to me it all directly relates to her question.
You're profiling
Because
her.
she's saying, should I feel pressured that I don't have a boyfriend? I'm like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, but why don't you have a boyfriend? Tell me more. Like, what's the backstory?
see what
Then
you do here
I'll
on
be
your
able to
show.
tell you whether you should be
All right.
pressured or not. Because if you said you were lesbian, right? Let's just say, like Bianca's question, are you lesbian?
Uh-huh.
If she was lesbian, well, that's why you don't have a boyfriend. Why would you feel pressured?
Yeah,
You
I
know?
see.
You have no desire to have
I
a
mean,
boy,
you
so
gotta
don't feel
get some background as to why at 24. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with it, you know, if she decides to never go on dates or whatnot, but there's got to be a reason why, right?
Now, my
So-
thing is this. Here's what I'm going to come up with, and
Mhm.
I hope she admits whether I'm incorrect or not. Okay. First of all, she's not attractive. Okay. Right off the bat. No one has come to her house trying to date her, but guess what? You're 24, people are going to start coming, even if you're not attractive. Why? Because your peers are looking for someone. When you're 17, 16, 18, 19, they just want hot chicks, man. Like, you know, hot girls are going to get their phone's going to be ringing constantly, text message going all the time, doorbells going nonstop. When you're an attractive teenager, Bianca, you were an attractive teenager. You're an attractive lady still, but I'm saying when you're super hot 17, 18, 19-year-old days, was your phone just all going off the hook with just boys, just even how are you? Just stupid shit like that because you're hot.
I got a lot of prank calls like, do you want to have sex? I'm serious. I got a lot of those.
Yeah. Because the high school guys got your number, some dick gave it to another dick, and he gave it to this dick. But my point is, you just have to pick who you want, right? That's what life was like when you were a teenager.
That's irrelevant. But anyway, so
No, it is extremely relevant because she's never experienced that. She's never experiencing having the chance to say yes to a date, an offer on a date or anything like that. And if you've never experienced that, I mean...
So are you trying to say that the reason why she probably doesn't have a boyfriend is not by choice, but
No
by
one's ever asked her.
circumstance?
Yeah, no one has ever asked her.
Yeah, so
And
in
then
a
that's
way,
why
are
she
you
feels
saying
pressured.
Yeah,
Like,
so
what's
in a
wrong
way,
with me? What's this? What's that?
no, but but the way she asked the question, it wasn't as if like there's something wrong with her. It actually seemed like, why not? I don't want to have a boyfriend. So in a way, do you feel like her question is a little misleading?
I think my message to her is this: okay, listen. If it was because you're unattractive and no one was asking you out, that's because when you were that age, from say 17 to 21, all guys were only asking super hot chicks out. They were asking Bianca out. Now that they've realized that they're way out of their league, they're gonna go and look for someone, and everybody looks for somebody. People look for people. People look for companionship. So just because you haven't had a boyfriend since you were born doesn't mean that you're not going to have one. In fact, your chances of getting one are greater now than they've ever been.
And yes,
because it's past the visual part now. It's past the, oh man, when I'm 17, I only want to date super hot chicks. It's now like, hey, listen, I'm looking for a good conversation. I'm looking for companionship. I'm looking for this. And when you have your age group kind of maturing to that kind of mindset, all of a sudden you're far more desirable now than you used to be. Because it's not always about looks anymore.
The looks anymore.
Yeah, but Mo, can you say if this is true? I have a lot of guy friends who actually say that when they're already in a really serious relationship with a girl, no matter, even if they know in their heart that let's say me, like even if they know in their heart they weren't my first, they would always like to believe that they were the very first one, or they don't want to hear about the past stories, right? Is that true?
Well, maybe we don't want. Obviously, we don't want to hear your past sex stories unless I'm better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, oh my God, you're so much better.
Unless there's a reason.
Yeah.
Tell me
so
again.
what I'm trying to say is to this girl is that don't ever feel like you missed out on anything. Don't ever have doubts about yourself. Try and change your mindset and just think that I've been saving myself for someone really special.
Well, I don't think that's necessary because she doesn't even give the vibe that she's depressed about it. I think she's irritated.
Yeah,
I think she's irritated by people
that's good. Okay, fine.
bugging her about not having a boyfriend. But my point is, like, if it ever gets to a time where you might consider or doubt yourself, hey, don't worry. Now's the best time. Actually, these next coming years, these next 5 years, this is where the opportunity is going to show itself most.
Really? Because guys around 25 are looking for a more mature relationship?
No.
I don't think so.
No, I think they lessened their
high
they're still horny.
expectations.
Right, but they're starting to mature in what they're going to attain. Like, okay, for every single guy that called Bianca and said, hey, man, do you want to fuck me? when we were in third year high school, those guys are never going to get a chance at her.
Yeah.
So, this is them just expressing their stupid raging hormones and teenage bullshit. When you're 25, it's like, okay, listen, I've matured. Not that I want a not attractive female. It's that, hey, listen, I know what league I know. I know what sport I play. All right? No need to
you can already at that age you can already recognize a connection
at 25.
I do.
True.
Definitely.
Yeah. There you go. Right. Not saying that there's a bunch of 25, 26, 27-year-olds who still act like high school horn. There are, but I'm talking about your ability to lock one down, I think are better now than they've ever been. So, back to you, Kitty.
Yes. Hi.
Don't be irritated by what people say. Just say, why haven't you had a boyfriend? Or do you have a boyfriend yet? Just say, God, what excuse should she give? Should she even make up an excuse or just say, fuck off?
What do you say, Kitty? When people ask
Ano bang pakialam nyo? Meron namang mga guys. Kaso, para pagka may nakikita kong di maganda, ayaw na ako. So, di naman sa pangit. Super hardcore na pangit. Hindi naman ako ganun.
I'm glad you have high self-esteem.
I'm so glad. Ang dating ko'y medyo mataray. Ganun.
Good job. So, super picky.
Yeah. I love that. I love how she's saying, hindi naman sa pangit. Guys, she's actually saying, it's not that I'm ugly.
So maybe
I'm just picky.
So maybe what Mo's saying about guys, maybe it'll apply to you. You'll eventually realize that, you should kind of lessen your super perfect ideal in a guy. Like, he's slightly irritating and she'll say no.
You're right, Fran, but also back to what I'm saying, the picking will be greater now than any time else.
For her?
So I really believe that you will find a boyfriend soon, even if you are picky, because your opportunities are going to be greater now. Okay?
All
so
right,
what do you do, though, in the meantime regarding your friends who are fucking bothering you about not having a boyfriend? You can say that you have an online relationship with some guy in Belgium, and... that's your thing, and you rush home and you pretend to Skype. You can come up with a bullshit idea, or you can tell them to, in fact, fuck off.
Yeah, just say, ano ba pakialam nyo sa buhay ko? Diba? Yeah.
It's more mga elders ang nagtatanong na parang sa isang family occasion, may boyfriend ka na ba? Bakit wala pa? Ganyan. So more nagtatanong, yung mga elders, hindi yung friends.
Okay, so yung mga elders sa pamilya, yung mga tita, tito, stuff like that.
Yes.
See, hold on one second. This is where I get brutal.
Because they're worried that you're not going to get married and you're not going to have kids.
that you're not going to have kids.
They're not going to have apos. Exactly. That's what they're worried about. They're being selfish. They're being so selfish.
I think Kitty knows that, though. I think Kitty knows that they're just being old people, right? So it's how to respond to that. Now, if you're Mo... No. I mean, I didn't mean to do the third person.
You did, though.
I would. No, because I'm gonna put myself down. That's why I needed to use the third person. If you're Mo, you're brutal in your response. And this is what makes me me. If my tita goes, "Oh, Mo, but wala ka bang asawa?" I would say, "That's because your daughter fucked my ex-boyfriend." I mean, I would just throw it right back in their face and because I don't like this whole putting people down because they don't have a boyfriend bullshit.
But
I would be as
that's what old
in
people
my
do.
response.
I mean, I don't think they mean it in a bad way.
Yeah.
It's
true though. I mean, especially with Filipino culture.
Right? It's their go-to question, I think.
Yeah, fair enough. Right.
Yeah, sometimes they even ask. They don't really care about what they're
really
asking.
Don't.
They're just just to make conversation.
Exactly.
That's the easiest thing to say. Oh, may boyfriend ka na. Mag-aasawa ka na ba?
Yeah.
Oh, wala pa kang baby, diba? Parang it's like
when you're eating.
Are you both bugged by it? Like both of you are not married. Yeah. I'm assuming Francesca and Bianca, and we're in our 30s now, all three of us.
Yeah.
Are you getting bugged by it with the family?
Not at all.
No,
I don't think I never got pressured. I felt like, well, whatever.
I used to be they know me personally. I'm super opinionated. I used to be the never getting married. Who needs a man? I was always that girl. I mean, in recent years. And I guess they just stop asking because it's like, we'll see.
Yeah, well, when you totally date a gay guy, I mean, shoot, they're going to go, well, our daughter's very liberal.
And we are going on a break, people.
That's
Kitty,
right.
we hope we helped you out.
Good luck, Kitty.
Yeah, Kitty, don't worry about it. If just answer diplomatically since it's family members. Don't be bothered too much.
Okay.
Thanks for the call, love. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Kitty.
Taking a break. When we come back, more of your calls at 478-7954. Skype the Good Times Podcast. Francesca on the program tonight. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
Ako po ay isang barbero. Ngunit ang ikukwento ko po sa inyo ay hindi kwentong barbero. Dati po kasi ay nagtatrabaho ko sa isang barberia sa bayan. Sa kasamaang palad po ay nasunog yun. Kaya nawalan ako ng trabaho. Kaya naisipan ko po na magdikit ng flyers ng globe number ko for home service. Hindi ko po akalain na magkakaroon ako ng maraming customers. Dahil po sa dumami ang customers ko na taga iba't ibang lugar, nakaipon po ako ng sapat para makapagpatayo na rin po ako ng sarili kong barberya. Napagpatapos ko na rin ang aking mga anak sa pag-aaral. Kumanda na rin po ang aming buhay sa ngayon. Salamat sa Globe.
Hey, podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, stay for a while. Sabrina's Kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's Kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's Kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's Kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's Kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline.
I was dared through Boss Man to eat a spoonful of not sugar but cinnamon. So you guys, I don't cower down to a challenge. I take them wholeheartedly and with spoonfuls. And I'm going to take a spoonful of cinnamon.
I saw this on 1,000 Ways to Die and the guy died. It was so sad.
Wow. Okay, now say chubby bunny.
I like the color of your lip. Are you here? Oh my god. She's gonna blow. You look like the Wicked Witch. So, how was your experience?
I need a raise.
And if you think call center work is easy,
think again.
Because if you want to get into the industry, you have to practice.
Vladimir Vlach is the best funky violinist, banjo player, and vocalist of the Boastful Viking Band.
Ano sa akin isang araw, lilipat ka?
Hindi, nasabi ko lang kasi wala tayong mag-usapan.
Sa bagong umaga, huwag na maghintay, umahon ka na.
Pronunciation issues, kaya hindi pwede yun.
Dadaan na naman si Lunes, mag-a-adjust ka na naman ng tulog mo.
My girl. My girl.
Mismo.
Kanina pa ba kayo dyan?
Hi, this is Mo Twister. Please watch the Call Center Show every Sunday, 6 p.m. only here on New Media Factory.
Says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
That was a long commercial break. We ended up talking about our families and previous calls, and I forgot, we have a show going on here. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Welcome back. Our guest tonight, one of the great, great radio voices of all time, Francesca. You can follow Fran on Twitter at Monica Francesca. And of course, Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, we have Bianca Valerio, writer, model, TV host, events host. What else do you do? Podcaster. She's got a podcast called Girls of 2080. Makeup artist. Award-winning writer. Did I say that already? God, you do so much.
Girl, it's best-selling author.
Nice.
Get it right.
I'm sorry.
Get it right.
Wow, ang pink ng nipples mo, girl.
Yes. We'd like to make a formal announcement.
Yes,
it
we
is
have a new
right.
saying.
Yes, as we all know, we always say, ang haba ng hair mo. You know what? It's passé. That's so
That's
2013 yesterday.
That's right.
And here at the Good Times with Mo podcast, we're officially announcing the official replacement. Monica,
Wait,
Fran, if you may.
No, you have to let Mo say it because
You have to say it. We have to say it with attitude.
It's no longer, girl, ang haba ng hair
Wait,
mo.
no, sorry. Bianca, no, wait. You have to set it up. You have to set it up like it's an actual conversation. Fran, say something really great, like you just achieved something, and then Bianca, you answer it with the new tagline that's replacing ang habang na hair mo. So Fran, let's just say, nag-make out ako with Sam YG, yung kaka boys night out, and then, girl. So let's do that. All right, here we go.
Do you have to say that?
Yeah.
Okay, the
something
old
else.
version would be.
No. I got. Okay. Go.
Okay.
So
The
say
old
something
version.
nice, and I'll say the old version.
Okay.
And then say something even better, and then the new version. All right, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Action.
Oh my God! I finally guessed it on Good Times with Mo.
Girl, ang haba ng hair mo. Okay.
Okay, that's the
lame,
old one.
Lame. Weak sauce.
Okay.
Weak sauce.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
this is
Here we go.
This is a new one.
Fran.
All right. Hey, you know what? I actually stood up for myself and I left RX.
Girl, ang pink ng nipples mo.
Ang pink ng nipples mo. Solid. Love it. And you said it so perfect. That's the new one. That's
to
the
say
new
with
one.
that.
Do
With
the
that
Z
flair.
form, I can't do. Do you know how to do the Z form? I got.
No, but you have to extend the girl. Girl.
Girl,
ang pink ng nipples mo.
And you can't say it slang. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
You gotta
there you go.
do it like super like with gusto. You know, you can't say girl, ang pink ng nipples mo. You gotta say it with
It has
like
flair. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's ravishing.
Ravishing.
I love it. All right. Girl, you're a squirter. And it doesn't have the same kind of, it doesn't have the same kind of kick to it. Wait, Fran, let's get to this RX thing real quick. So what happened? Okay, the rumor is, and this is the one I've said on the podcast, on the radio, that okay, some of the DJs at the station told me this, okay? So from your station.
Oh, my
not
station?
my station.
What?
And they told other DJs from my station. Hence, I came to the conclusion that whatever they said is accurate. But we're all in the business of trying. When you say who broke up with who, we always go, it was mutual. You know, obviously it's never mutual. So who broke up with who? And is it for the reasons that you're running a little old? And that was the rumor that, you know, okay, you're 35, 36, whatever how old you are. It's a little too old to be in this kind of business.
Business for radio? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they could have fired me or taken me out for being too old because, you know, there's like 50 plus people on air still.
Oh, yeah. Is the guy who does your countdown, is he still the same guy in the afternoon? God, I feel like I'm here's some.
Hey, but he has a really good radio voice. That's like a classic radio voice. But anyway, so the real reason here, let me tell you, the real reason was that I've been with the company for like 16 years. I found out like 5 years ago was the last time I got a salary adjustment, which is, you know, raise, because we're talent, so it's not called a raise, it's a salary adjustment. So anyway, so 5 years, and I said, well, I think your aircon's dripping. Anyway,
And I was like, were you praying to God?
No. Anyway, so I was thinking, you know what, 5 years, it's kind of a long time to not have any kind of raise. So I decided,
considering inflation and
stuff like that
happen in the world.
You know, shit that goes down in the real world.
That's right.
So I said, okay, here's the thing. It took me a long time to actually, gather up the balls to ask, because I've never done it. I've been in RX since I was like 19, so it's all I've ever known, and I've never asked for a raise ever. I don't know how to do it, you know, and I've never been in a corporate setting, so I don't have that experience. So anyway. Short story, asked for it. I wrote in a letter, and they said no. And the thing is, I thought about it for like a year, or maybe more than a year. And I knew it was a make or break moment. If I was going to hand in this paper and I was going to ask for this, and if they do say no, I was going to be prepared to not sign my contract. So they didn't fire me. I just didn't sign my contract. And then, you know.
Now... gosh, okay, so you've been people are tweeting, girl, I'm picking nipples.
I gotta check this.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Do you think though radio is because radio is so different now? It's no longer. It's not that you're employed by the company anymore. It's like you're privileged to be part of us. And we know that all of our new radio DJs are all models and this, both guys and girls, they have to be celebrities now. That we're just allowing you to have a venue. And we don't need to pay you because you're going to make some money doing TV. You're going to make money doing, you know, your modeling shit. I mean, that's kind of the mentality that I feel radio is at right now. Do you share the same sentiment with me that it really isn't about your eloquence anymore? It's not about your talent. It's not about your knowledge of music. Well, it's are you a sellable figure? And if you are, we're going to give you a venue Don't expect any kind of money around here, but you're just going to do this to jump off so you can host stuff and do other shit.
Well, I agree where like the direction of radio is not going at the same way it was before. How can I put this? Yeah.
Because what I said a few weeks ago is Karen Bordador, girls on your station, Jinri Park, could be the worst fucking DJs I've ever heard in radio in my life.
Really?
Really. Now, that's not because you're RX and your competition and all that stuff. I'm just talking because, Delamar said, fantastic. You, fantastic. I've always sang your praises. It has nothing to do with your radio station. It has to do with your ability. Same thing. When there's good, there's bad. Jinri and Karen are the worst radio DJs I've ever heard in my fucking life. Ever. In all the years, in all the countries I've been in. They're the worst.
Okay, here's the thing.
Of all time.
You know what? I think, Mo, when we started radio, I think we had people who trained us. I mean, who really sat down. No, you didn't have anybody who trained you? What's wrong with you?
Hey, look at my foul mouth.
We're talking about Mo Twister here.
Right,
you really think anyone can tame him?
Listen, I'm a horrible technical DJ. I'm not a very good technical DJ. I don't know anything about music.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about music. I'm not a technically sound DJ.
Okay, but how did you learn how to be a broadcaster?
I don't know.
You're smart, kasi. That's the thing.
Maybe. Okay, fine, maybe.
Okay,
but
all right, here's
I'm not
the thing.
a good DJ.
Here's the thing.
I'm not Boom. He's fantastic.
If you take Karen, if you take Jinri, what they do, they're models. They are not trained to be broadcasters.
Did anyone remind RX that radio is an audible format?
Okay, here's the thing. One of the other reasons why I was like, I just didn't like the direction where it was going, and that is like the Uganda honest truth. That's being very transparent. I didn't like the direction. I think that sometimes in the whole big like ratings game, they forget that yes, radio is audio. It's not visual. We don't have a camera in the booth, I think, if somebody had trained them more when they started out, maybe they wouldn't sound so bad.
Do you think Jinri has the ability to be trained to be a capable, I'm not even saying a great DJ, just a capable DJ?
If somebody sat down and trained her, yeah, I do. I think
That's
everybody.
horseshit.
No, it is not bullshit. I'm going to tell you.
Because you have to kind of have, you have to have.
What? What?
You have to have, it's not just your ability to put two songs together and press a fucking button. It's the ability to connect with an audience with only what you have or only equipped with your words.
Okay.
And
That's
you take
true.
their personalities, of course not.
Of course. When you're a DJ, you have to be witty. Yeah, they're...
Yeah, because I mean, like with as a host, for example, like with events, I've always had such great respect for radio jocks because if you're a host and you're in an event, if there's dead air, just smile, show some cleavage. I don't know, dance, right? But
every time something goes on in an event and there's a problem, where do they look to? Who do they look to stretch? Is it the celeb? Or is it the DJ right there on the fucking side there who knows how to fucking carry this problem?
That is
it's true. So I mean, like with hosting,
may problema sa ilaw.
But I think maybe
do something about
they
it.
would have had a
radio
fighting
jocks,
chance.
It's easier.
Yeah.
I mean, with hosts, it's a lot. They're both difficult, but it's a lot harder for radio DJs because you cannot have 1 second of dead air. You got to be you got to be quick.
That is true.
Right?
I do agree. But I mean, I wish that they were given that fighting chance, that they were actually given enough training before they were set loose, on the airwaves for all of Metro Manila to hear.
You're too kind, Fran.
I am.
You're too kind because that's bullshit, man.
No, it is not bullshit. Here's the thing.
So you're saying,
I've trained,
okay, let's see. Okay, no, time out. You're saying that if I had enough direction growing up and I practiced hard enough and I had the greatest
mentor,
teachers money can buy, that I could play in the NBA?
I don't know, how tall are you?
You gotta have gift. It's a skill.
No, it is also a skill. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so you like to bash them because maybe they're stupid to be on air, right? But they do have a different skill set. Because take Jinri.
Tits is not a skill set.
Listen to me. Being a model is very hard. Okay, look, here's the thing.
They're not good at that either.
Yes, they are.
They're just tits.
They are. Okay.
No.
Here,
and by the way,
Karen, stop shouting.
Models are not It does, that's not a prerequisite.
Your words,
No,
Yeah,
listen, I'm not going to offend you,
Really?
Bianca, being a model. I'm going to say it's not necessary to be a model to be on the radio. Okay, fine. Let's say Karen's a great model.
Wait, stop. Before your tirade, here's the thing.
Yes,
my point was that I don't know about Karen, but I do know about Jinri. Jinri, because when I started I have a restaurant. So when I had a photo shoot for Sweet Ecstasy, it was supposed to be this whole sexy photo shoot. I asked her, "Hey, Jinri, can you come and pose?"
She said, "I can come."
She was a trooper, and she came over, and we had the photo shoot, and she wore her skimpy attire. She was bare. She was in shorts and no top, and we threw milk at her. And the thing is, she took shot after shot, and she was very professional. I mean, it's not something I can't do that shit. I can't take off my top and pose sexy. Bianca's a model.
Talent?
It is a fucking talent.
That's
yes, can you do
talent?
it? Can you take off your clothes and look good? No, you can't.
I can take that's not a talent.
What?
That's not a talent.
Anyway.
Taking off your top, wearing hoe shorts, and me throwing milk at you, and you're supposed to look like you enjoy it is not a talent when you in fact do that as a hobby.
It is a job.
And we're talking about radio, Fran. We're not talking about your ability to have milk on your tits.
I'm talking about her specific skill set. Okay, so her skill set is being a model, is being a very sexy FHM model. But her skill set does not belong in the broadcasting world.
She knows how to project.
She
knows how to project on camera.
Yeah, she's very good at what she does. Okay, she's very good at posing. She's a good model. Karen, I guess also. I mean, I've never seen her professionally working, but their skill sets don't involve being a good broadcaster.
Okay.
Then before you shout,
wow. Okay. No, who goes then? Wow. I love how the milk just splatters all over her chest. We're gonna put her on the radio. We gotta put this girl on the radio.
Who says that?
Guys.
People who
here.
think with their penises.
Survey song number 4. Wait, time out. Look at how the milk splatters off her cleavage. I'm going to give this girl a job. You're listening to...
What's the name of Louis' show in the afternoon?
What's the name of the show? Survey.
The Daily Survey.
Well, you know what? That is the boat that they're in right now, so,
Number 4. That's the size of my boner right now. Because I just saw this Korean girl.
No, but you know what, Mo? At the end of the day, there are different types of audiences, right? There are a lot of different fans, and some people, it's kind of like J-Lo. I don't need to listen. I'm not the singer. But
I don't need to see Manny Pacquiao sing on...
Yeah, I can put on mute and I just want to see her jiggle her booty and see her outfit.
You don't want to hear her.
Yeah, but there are some people who are okay with that, It's just visual. And right now, that's why they have the whole live stream thing on radio, is because for all you know, these bosses actually know, oh God, these people suck. But you know what? Let's give them something to look at.
Right. I get you.
I'm just saying,
But you're fucking up this industry. You're fucking up the industry. That's my thing. It's like you want to, the problem is it's short-term gain for long-term fuck up. Because then people are not going to believe in radio anymore, and people are not going to use radio as a venue of entertainment or conversation or of, intellectually stimulating topics. It's going to be like, okay, if everybody on radio was just a pair of tits and a great at fucking, wearing hoe shorts, then fine, it's fun now because I get to stream said tits, but eventually now it's just going to be an online streaming venue instead of what it was really meant to be, which was, hey, I'm in my car, I want to listen to a guy chat about something, rather interesting, instead of sitting here and talk about a person greet her fucking friends and promoting their goddamn FHM cover.
So it's at the end of the day, it's kind of like it's already like, who cares about content for as long as it's visual? Yeah,
but
right. And in the long term, that's dangerous.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's why I left. So okay.
All right. I'm not saying that tits are wrong, by the way.
Tits are beautiful, right?
Right.
Yeah, beautiful thing. Matthew, you're 20 years old. You're on line 20. You're on line 2. Quezon City. What's up, buddy?
Hi. I'm having a problem regarding school and my professor.
Okay. Is he mean? He's mean to you?
What happened?
No. Last summer, I had sex with her.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Summer school?
Summer
so that I can
with the
pass
prom.
So
cliche.
Ang pink naman ang nipples.
And now,
all right.
And now in regular school, she's like, she's insisting that we continue on doing it. And if I don't oblige, she's going to tell the school that I sexually harassed her, and she's going to tell my girlfriend that I slept with her numerous times and everything.
Damn.
Okay. Your teacher. How old is she? And what subject? What school?
Yeah,
Fuck, man.
what school? I want to know.
Hang out with this. Yeah. Give me the juicy details.
Well,
all right, how old is she, first of all?
The teacher is around 40.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you slept.
Less than 40, but
less than.
She's hot for her age.
Okay.
Whatever.
You're 20-something?
What school is this?
The school.
Initial.
Is it a U? Okay, how about this? Let's go ahead and deduct until we finally get our answer with what we're looking for. This is how we always manipulate people to spill.
All right.
Is it a UAAP school?
Yeah.
Is it a school that likes the color green?
Yes.
Oh man,
Wow.
you know what?
You made that too easy.
You suck at keeping secrets, man.
Nice, buddy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, well.
You should have just said it.
What do you mean
You should
keeping
have
secrets?
just said the school,
Exactly.
right? Like,
Well, there are two
No, you
green
didn't say
schools,
anything.
so that leads
Yeah, that's
me.
right.
There are two green.
there are
schools.
two green schools.
I thought there
Is
was
it
only
the
one.
green
I thought
that
there's
I
only
happen to
one.
see on Taft Avenue all the time?
Yeah, the bow and arrow.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Does
Bianca.
it rhyme with
Say the
LaSalle?
other word.
Does it rhyme? Does it sound something like LaSalle?
Yeah, it sounds something like Ozark.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
What was
You
the
listen,
other
you're not
green
the
one?
first. No, I'll be honest.
I don't-
Well, FEU is green?
No,
FEU is like a green yellow?
FEU's. Oh, USC's
You know, 'cause
yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, USC is full yellow, like an orange yellow type of thing, and then FEU is the green and yellow.
I was gonna
And then,
say
of course, you have
it's
your maroons, your
Ateneo,
blues,
isn't it? But damn, it's
Wait,
LaSalle.
so
No,
she's
no.
a prof in what?
I know it's LaSalle because when I went to LaSalle, a few of my classmates fucked the teachers.
Really?
Is she a
Yeah.
biology
Wow.
teacher?
Psych teacher.
Did she?
Psych, yes?
No, this prof is a law teacher.
I was gonna say political science.
Damn.
Something like that.
The fact
Yeah.
because the fact that she's
Where'd you-
bribing you, she knows the law,
Yeah.
man.
She knows
She
the-
knows.
Wait. Time out. But see, this is where we're going to win, all right? See, this is where we're going to fuck this bitch up. So it's me, Bianca, Fran.
You
we're on your
realize
side,
this is
buddy.
downloadable on iTunes forever.
Shut up. I fucking have a story. Do you have proof that she's blackmailing you? Like text messages, phone calls, emails, anything? Well, no, not phone calls, but text messages and emails.
No, she's good. No, I don't have anything.
She knows. Boy, she probably listens to the
Damn.
show. So when you... Okay. All right. Well, okay. What's the deal again? You want to do what, and she wants to do what again? She wants to fuck you again. If you say no,
Yeah, she wants us to keep doing it because she's disappointed that she and her husband don't do it anymore. So
okay.
So you're her boy toy,
That's
basically.
it. You are her boy toy.
No, but
Sex
that's fine.
slave. You're
this
the
is,
sex
no,
slave,
this is
huh?
fine.
and,
This is fine.
And I said I don't want to do it anymore, but she's gonna take back the grades, and then she's gonna tell the school, and then
She
there's
can't do
the
that.
thing with my girlfriend.
Technically,
No,
she
yeah,
can't do that. She's also going to lose her job because she's not even supposed to
Yeah.
be doing that in the first place.
Yeah,
so
she
what
can't tell
she's
the school.
doing is she's psyching you out.
Right.
She's basically
right.
scaring the shit out of you because if you don't know any better, she wants you to think that the ball is in her court.
Yeah, she's fucking lying. But here we go, buddy. Where do you guys have sex?
Well, we did it once in my.
That's a good question, though.
We did it a lot of times in my condo.
In your
and
condo.
In my car. And one time, in the middle of the test, she called me out and we did it in the storage room.
All right,
Damn, this woman
hold on.
is.
Hold on. I'm going to put you on hold.
Oh my
This is big
God.
time. Girls,
Yes.
That's hilarious.
for his protection,
Okay.
does he pull a hate in here and
And what? And spill like that? What?
and record?
Oh, yeah, because I was like in your condo in the car, then record her.
No. I got it. So
Like
you don't get in trouble
whispering
for the
will make
recording.
this
Get
less
yourself a security
controversial.
camera. Get yourself a security camera in your building. And the footage, and then of your hallway. You know, the hallway going to... So you're going to have footage of your professor walking into your building with you, walking into your hallway, which she shouldn't be, and inside, in fact, your place. Now, if you can get that to her... So you're going to have to fuck her 3 more times. Whatever. Just as long
Take
as
one
you
for
get...
your team.
Oh, yeah. It's not like you're not going to come, right? Get the footage. And you compile this stuff. Remember this? What happened with our guest Arnel Ignacio?
And make
Arnel
a
was-
montage with a
Right.
soundtrack.
Arnel was pulled over by the police, and then the police said, "We're going to report your car stolen if you don't give us 400,000 pesos right now.
Shit.
That's what happened, right? So what did Arnel do? He said, oh, well, obviously I can't withdraw that at the ATM, but the money's at my house. You can come with me and let's go get it. So the police go with Arnel to the house. Arnel, the whole time knowing he has security cameras all over his home. They see the car drive in, his Porsche, the police car right behind with the cops sitting inside the Porsche. They get out. They, as if they were holding him up, walk into his house and walk right out, all on camera. Shit. Boom, bam, done. Fired, jail, all of the good stuff. Wow. So while recording you guys having sex would probably be illegal, not the footage walking into your home, which is good enough.
Is it though?
Yeah, but it can only
remember
imply
her claim is he's sexually harassing me.
Oh, that's
really?
true.
So what are you doing walking into his house?
That's true.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's her defense is, he's sexually... Okay, well, then what are you doing there? What are you doing in the condo building?
This is the first time I've ever hosted or talked to Mo at all. I see how your mind works. It's crazy. Yeah. Huh? It's kind of crazy.
Thank you. I love it.
Oh, my God.
I'm just here at home alone, man. Day after day after day.
It's that 9-day span, man. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Matthew, you're going to have to fuck her a couple more times.
God. What a chore, right?
Cry me a river, right?
Was it? Well, okay. It is a hot topic. Fucking your professor. Is it hot as we all think it is? As we all fantasize it is?
The first few times were good because my classmates and I were just talking about it, and then I'm doing it with her already. But then,
it got boring.
The feeling of
he's got a girlfriend.
I'm cheating on someone.
Wow, the guilt.
Hard.
Oh, God. You're cheating on your girlfriend?
So eating away at you.
Man, wow, okay.
You feel like you're going to go to hell, right?
I absolutely feel like that.
Shit.
And I don't know if I should confess to her or not.
Sure.
I mean, I'm sorry. I feel bad that your teacher is harassing you.
But you're cheating on your girlfriend.
You're a fucker, dude. I mean... Sorry.
Hey, listen, he's a kid.
No sympathy.
Yeah, he's a fucker, but he's a kid. We're all on the same page. I hate cheaters with the best of them. If you listen to the show, you fucking know that. But at the same time, he's in school. Yeah. He's got a girlfriend. His teacher wants to bone him. Who's not going to take that opportunity, right?
Yeah. So do I?
All right, so Matthew. Okay, Matthew.
Yeah.
No, right now it is called collection of evidence. That's the only thing that's on your mind. Not confessing to your girlfriend, not confessing to the school, to your parents, to even your friends. Nobody knows anything anymore right now. After this call, you have to kind of start to get the ball rolling on talking to the security guard, asking them, where the footage is. If you're in the middle of something kind of, you're in fear of your life. So you just want to make sure that in your condo building that it's a secure area. Where are the tapes? Just in case I need some, will I be able to, you ask. Pinablatter ko na isang tao. Is there a way that if they come to the area, I can get the tapes and see what their response is to that? If it's not good, then you're going to have to set her up by having your friends in the lobby, watching the both of you come in. Record that on the phone. There's going to be ways of going away from that.
But right now, it's true. She's
a collection of evidence. You have to video her, but not in your room when you're boning her. Okay, in the hallway,
going into your condo.
Yeah, going into the condo with you. Preferably.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question, Mo. Follow-up question.
Sure.
What if because technically she hasn't really reported anything that he's harassing her. Is there a possible way that she could change her story? Because obviously she's a professor of political science. She knows the law. She knows how she knows basically the ins and the outs, right? Is there a possible
she might have done this before.
Is there an alternative story that she can say that since she's like, fuck, I can't do the I'm crazy argument. I can't do the he's harassing me argument. Is there another alternative that she can say?
I can't think of one right now. Fran, I don't know if you have one, but getting her on tape going to your house, maybe you can hold her hand while you're walking just to really sell it, is pretty damning shit, man.
Okay.
That it goes against all of the rules of school. I'm pretty sure LaSalle's going to be pissed off when they see a teacher walking inside a condo building holding hands with the student. Or if you can get to a point where you go to your front door and make out with her like they do in the movies before you enter. You're fidgeting with your keys, but you're already kind of like feeling up her body and
don't
she's
look
got a hand in your
forceful.
pants.
Have her kiss you. I mean, have her do all
kind of
the,
just
initiate.
Get mildly sexual while you're in the hallway. So it's not sex tape, but it's definitely security.
It's implied. Yeah,
it's implied. And it looks like she is taking the initiative. She's being the aggressor.
Yeah. So after that, and that's right, Fran. And after that, it's really hard to concoct some kind of story to say that nothing was going on. If that answers your question, Bianca.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will this blow up?
Malamang.
The fact that it's on this podcast, which gets downloaded 150,000 times per episode, plus it's going to be some sort of school scandal and your other students will hear it, there's a chance.
If you're asking if your girlfriend is going to find out, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I feel bad for you, but it's kind of...
Yeah,
But hey, listen, if your teacher is hot, guess what? High fives all around the room. So, what are you going to do?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck, Just be prepared. Just be prepared for the worst. And I know you're not going to tell your girlfriend. It's kind of one of those where only if you got caught, you'll fess up to her. But anyway.
Yeah.
You're fine. All right, brother.
Good luck, man.
All right.
Rock on.
Thanks.
Who does she look like? Like, which kind of older
Hot.
celebrity does she kind of most resemble? Even international. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean,
International.
what type is she? Is she like the
She's a
cutesy, or she's a dominatrix kind of
She's a
one?
Rachel McAdams with black hair.
Wow.
So
cute.
So she's
kinda wrinkly
cute.
already.
Cute, yeah.
She's cute. Did you say wrinkly? Damn.
Is that your thing?
She said she's kind of
No, it's not my thing.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Hey. No, they're basically they're wrinkles of wisdom.
Uy, 14.
Stressful
Now,
daw
how did it
political
start? How did it
science.
start where she's like, Iho, I want to fuck you in your condo?
Yeah, how did it start? Did you make the move?
Flirty.
Did she initiate?
I was begging her so that she'll pass me because I was still failing, and it was already summer class.
Okay.
So.
And then she said, come sleep with me and I'll change your grade.
If I was a predator professor, that's what I would do. I'd make the test extremely hard throughout the semester, right?
My God.
Just make it everybody failing. Then
And just to give props to this man. So you're saying the fact that she said, okay, I want this, but the fact that she wants more.
That's true. You should be flattered.
You must be a good student of life.
Yeah, and because she's good looking, as you say so. I mean, she shouldn't be like hard up on the guys out there.
Okay, let's not butter up his ego because
sorry,
at the end of the day,
That's
you
true.
are a cheater.
Okay, yes. It's bad.
Yeah, Matthew, you're a horrible individual. All right, thank you.
But your life is so
All right.
interesting.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. By the way, all of this is allegedly from LaSalle.
Yeah.
Just in case you get, priests get all said, hey, we just allegedly.
Allegedly.
This happened to LaSalle, allegedly.
Wait, could it be possible, Mo, for all you know, he's setting us up and he already knew what he was going to do, but he's using this podcast as his evidence?
There's no proof, though. That's why we still have to say allegedly.
I guess.
So he can't use this podcast because it actually goes against him to use this podcast without any proof.
Okay, I'm just saying because he's also a political student, right? So political science student. So for all you know, he was just using us.
So manipulative.
I don't think so, but I see where you're coming from. No. All right, we got to take a break. We're running really late tonight. And we didn't even take that many calls, actually. We've got good guests. We've got a great co-host. And that guy who called. Taking a break. When we come back, last chance for your calls. It's 478-7954. Maybe we only have time for one or two at most, but we'll try to knock them out when we come back. It's Good Times with the Podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin. Marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline. Hey, podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the show here, it is Good Times with Mo, the podcast, brought to you by Globe Season 2, where we are, Monday night on the program. Really, really enjoyed her presence here. Francesca, formerly of RX 93.1. Fran, really, for all the fucking around arguing that we're doing on the program, it really is just kind of make it entertaining and fun and lively.
It
but
is.
Aside from all of that, I really think you're extraordinarily talented. And God, I don't know if you still want to be in the radio gig one day or if you just moved on and going to work on the restaurant stuff. But hey, wait a minute. Plug your restaurant. You said you got a restaurant.
Oh, yeah,
Tell me
I
more
do.
about it.
Yeah,
Where's
yeah.
that?
It's called Sweet Ecstasy. It's over at Cubao Expo, you know, the artsy-fartsy place there.
Yeah.
Nice galleries.
Good spot.
Great bars. So I started off as Milk and Cookie Cafe, but now I have like burgers, wings, shakes, and all that.
So comfort food, basically.
Comfort food.
Okay.
If you're on a diet, you don't belong there. So, but I can say I have the best burgers in town. So stop by.
Really?
Is that a
Yes.
metaphor?
Is that true?
Yeah.
So many people.
Metaphor, I do. No.
Okay. What's the second best burger, just so I know?
Second best burger to me personally. I do like Wingman burgers. Those good. Or Chili's. You know, chili burgers.
I heard Burger Bar is
Chili's.
killer.
They never let me down. Burger Bar.
But yours is better than all of them. Not because you own it, but you honestly believe you have the best fucking burger.
Yes, absolutely. Fuck yeah.
Having my burger, ano nga sabi ng iba? Uy, that must be something of a burger.
Even better than his?
Absolutely. I've got like the special
Do you remember
sauce.
that? You remember that one, Bianca?
That
That is
sounds so-
Abalos. During the ZTE investigation, he had his own like burger joint or something during the Senate investigation. God, this has been years ago. I can't remember. I don't know if Fran, if you remember this.
I actually don't.
So
remember
he's
this,
being
I apologize.
Oh, so he's being investigated for the ZTE scandal, which is a huge scandal. And he just comes out of nowhere and just starts talking about this burger joint that apparently he owns to get some sort of plugging in it because he knows the whole country,
like
country's
listening.
watching this. Yeah, the proceedings. I mean, it's. Oh, sorry, I know the store's closing. Guys, saying, hey guys, we gotta go. This huge scandal, and he goes in and gets a plug-in for his place.
Having my burger, ano nga sabi ng iba? Uy, that must be something of a burger.
Piece of shit.
Burger.
Fucking can't even pronounce it correctly. All right, let's go to Ali. Ali, we're running late here. What do you got, love? Welcome to the program 25 in Manila on line 5.
Yeah, hi guys.
Hi, Ali.
All right, so
What's up?
here's the thing. I made an online account.
Okay.
And then instead of posting my own picture, I post somebody else's picture.
Oh,
She's a really pretty girl. Yeah, and she's my cousin. So technically, I am a poser.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good you know.
Of the worst kind.
Good you know.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
And
I
then?
know. All right. And then I met this guy. All right.
Ayan na.
And then we started chatting. And then he asked for my number, and then I gave out my number. All right, so we've been texting for like almost 2 months. Okay, he wanted to see me, but the thing is, I got chickenpox, so that's why I was able to delay the meetups and everything. So when I was back here in Manila na, he knows I'm here. What he did is he went to Cavite because I live in Cavite. He went to Cavite. He practically drove from Manila to my house here in Cavite. And then I was like,
practically drove.
Yeah. I mean, there's really nothing I can do. And the guy is not from here. He got lost and everything. So I was like, nakukonsensya na. I don't know what to do. And then I outed myself. So I told him the truth. Then I told him that I'm a poser. Ganito, ganyan. And then I met him.
What a
Minit ko
conversation.
siya.
Okay.
And he was like, even though I lied to him for almost 2 months, even though I told him that I love him, now, which is true naman. I kind of liked him as well. And
Hindi
then
naman
we
sa
did all
pangit.
of this kinky fuckery stops over the phone.
Yeah, I don't ever hear fuckery often. I like that. That's nice.
I like that.
That's nice.
Word of the night.
All right.
Fuckery.
Okay. Girl, fuckery. Okay. What's the question? You lied to him. Okay. He likes you, right?
Okay. So here's the question. I know I am not worth it for his friendship anymore, but what I really want to regain myself. I really wanted us to be friends because he's a really nice guy, and I feel bad because I took advantage of him. It's like,
all right,
I lied to him big time.
Yeah, that's super. Yeah.
That's what
Okay,
I
hold on.
I really
I got a couple questions here that are very important.
Not I don't want the kinky fuckery thing. I just wanted pure friendship. Open-line communication because he's a really nice person.
All right, Ali, shut up. Here we go.
I do
couple
have
questions. Couple questions. Okay, let me start here just to get these facts out of the way. Number one, are you in fact even a little bit, even in the same league as your hot cousin? Or you're like you're kick-ass pangit compared to she
we're
is?
totally extremes.
Oh, fuck, seriously. Okay, second, where does he stand right now in this? Is he mad at you? Is he wants to have you still? Where is this guy at in his mind?
Wait.
Wait.
He told me that. Because I'm browsing to his text. He texted me before.
You don't
he
know.
said that he's not bitter or anything, but I should not expect for anything from him.
Okay. All right.
That's nice.
That's okay. Very diplomatic. Nice.
Yeah. You guys are done.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yun na yun. He's
That's
like, just don't expect anything. He's cool. He's cool that you lied. But if you want anything further than that, don't keep your hopes up.
I think
here's
you
the
want to
exact
say
words that he told me. What he said is like, I really can't say pa. Just don't expect too much. But I'm not bitter or anything. Yeah, so that's why I don't know. Should I still work my way out? I mean, do something for us to be friends. Kahit na not super friends, at least we're okay. Or just let it go and move on. Like, wake up in the next chapter of life. I really don't know. But if you're going to ask me, I really wanted to be his friend talaga. I mean, I'm willing to do everything.
But it's too late after
Okay, Ali. All right, hold on, baby. Hold on one second.
But the thing
guys,
is, I still
we're running
outed myself, right?
Yeah.
I told him the truth.
Okay, that's good for you. Good for you. Okay, hold on. Be quiet. Put her on hold. Somebody, mute her quickly. Okay, we have 10 seconds.
All right,
We have 15 seconds each.
Oh,
And that's it. We gotta get out of here. Go,
That's it.
Fran.
Move on.
Bianca,
Okay.
who's going first?
Move on. That's it. Forget it. Too late. You lied.
No, it's never too late. Just continue to be if you really just want to be friends with this person, just continue to be that friend. But again, no expectations, okay? But it's so obvious you like this person more than just friendship.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, you're so nice.
This whole I want to be friends thing's bullshit.
I know.
Listen,
You gotta move on.
Ali.
Yeah.
Have sex with him. You know? Do the fuckery thing.
Do the kinky.
He's still gonna have sex with you.
Because, I know he really feels good when he's doing that. And I don't know. He had a really good time when we're doing it over the phone.
Just say this. Listen, I embarrass myself.
We've had
Sexting.
They've been in sexting.
Sexting is very emotional. Emotional.
Kinky fuckery.
Yeah.
Listen, I would say I've thoroughly embarrassed myself. The reason is, like, I've had bad online encounters before, and right off the bat, I should have been honest, but you seem like a really good guy, and I didn't want to disappoint you. I knew the time would be, the time would come when I was going to disappoint you, but by that point, I didn't know I was going to feel this strongly about you. I've been online before. I put myself out there, then I end up getting like weird people sending me messages, so I thought maybe this would be the safer idea for me, unknowing that I would meet someone spectacular like you. Blah, 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 blah.
Wow,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Slow clap.
It's an excuse.
It's an excuse.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Nicole Devils. So you do something like that where it's kind of a lie excuse for him to at least warm up to why you might possibly do this.
Yeah.
Then you have a little backstory that, it was the right decision for you to make. But once you felt strongly about him, you didn't know how to tell him. And you did that stupid thing that everybody does, which is delay until you got caught. And now you're embarrassed. However, I don't expect a lot from you also, because I know why would you want to date someone like me? However, if we could hang out a couple of times, every now and then.
talker.
And when you actually do hang out, go for his dick.
My God.
No, because what I
Can't say
just
no
wanted
there.
him to realize is, come on, even though I lied to you, there's still something good about me. There's still goodness in me. Now, maybe in one way or another,
there's
you can
goodness
just
in
see.
us. No. Rephrase. There's still something good about us, not about you. You don't say you, because then you sound super defensive. Even though I lied, and because I'm embarrassed and it was stupid, and then I forgot what I said, Kanina, but download it on you'll get it word for word. There's still something good about
I'll
us.
ask him to download.
Yeah, because obviously they have a connection, right? I mean, if this guy really is like a keeper, he won't even, he'll only care a little bit. Okay, you lied. You're not as much as a look as your cousin. But if you negate all that and base it all on the connection that you guys had, then obviously he cannot avoid that. He can't discount that fact that you guys did have a connection.
Gotcha. Okay. Hey, listen, go do it. Good luck.
Good luck.
Hope it works out. We got to get out of here.
Use a condom.
Gosh, so sorry.
Be safe. Be safe.
Hey, wait. If your cousin's a 10, what are you in looks? 1, 2, 3?
Oh my God, I
Ali.
think I'm just like a 5.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. I shouldn't have lied to him like that. All right, we got to go. When we come back, we're going to say goodbye and wrap up tonight's episode. We're super overtime, but we'll do that right now. Good Times from the Podcast, Season 2. Brought to you by Globe.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
Ako po ay isang barbero. Ngunit ang ikukwento ko po sa inyo ay hindi kwentong barbero. Dati po kasi ay nagtatrabaho ko sa isang barberya sa bayan. Sa kasamaang palad po ay nasunog yun. Kaya nawalan ako ng trabaho. Kaya naisipan ko po na magdikit ng flyers ng Globe number ko for home service. Hindi ko po akalain na magkakaroon ako ng maraming customers. Dahil po sa dumami ang customers ko na taga iba't ibang lugar, nakaipon po ako ng sapat para makapagpatayo na rin po ako ng sarili kong barberya. Tapos ko na rin ang aking mga anak sa pag-aaral. Kumanda na rin po ang aming buhay sa ngayon. Salamat sa Globe.
Hey, podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide. Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline.
Says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Want to thank Francesca for being here tonight. Fran, I think you did a great job.
Thank you so much.
You are a lot of fun. You are really just good size energy on the program. Thanks for being here, dear.
Your mind works in like crazy ways. I'm amazed.
Are you turned on?
No, but I'm
available.
You know what? I'm very impressed by Mo tonight. Very.
But you're impressed by Rico Robles too, so I can't really take that as a compliment.
I tolerate him. I tolerate. Shut up.
And the way he mispronounces his own name, Rico Robles. That's
gonna be another show.
All right.
Altogether.
Anyway. So we got to wrap it up tonight. We're super over time. Sorry about that. It's just, we started a tad late and then we kind of got chatty. So for the people who call the program, our caller of the night is Tasha. She's the 17-year-old from Alabang who has that family friend that wants to bone her. Tasha, we'll contact you we're trying to contact you now, but if we can't, we'll try again tomorrow morning. You can get your, hopefully, fingers crossed, get that iPad so you can show that guy your nice little toy for calling in. Bianca, we'll see you tomorrow night with Jack Yu. She's going to be on the program. So thanks for all the downloads, Jack. Everyone, all the phone calls, all the people that were watching live on Ustream. The studio closes at midnight, so it's already 12:07. So that's why we got to rush out of here. So see you guys tomorrow. Bianca, thanks for being here. See you again. Globe, thank you for, of course, sponsorship, all the other sponsors. And then Francesca, again, a million thank yous.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Thank you. It was fun.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
And, one more time, your restaurant. Quickly, what is it?
Oh, Sweet Ecstasy over at Cubao Expo. Go check us out.
We'll see you there. Best burger in town. Don't go away. Bye, guys.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast, was executively produced by Mohan Gumata, engineered by Miguel Alfindo, and operated by Icon Media Inc. Special thanks to Magic 89.9. You can follow Mo on Twitter at www.twitter.com/DJ Mo Twister. Email him at goodtimeswithmopodcast@rocketmail.com.